Hey, once again, we have more Kingdom Death Monster that we're gonna go through tonight. And it's raining out, it's really nice out. I hope you're all doing good. You can see we got a bunch of stuff set up. It's been a little while, so I need to refamiliarize myself with some things. And before I get started, I wanted to say, yesterday, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, head over to the Kingdom Death Monster Kickstarter. Granted, by the time this video comes up, it's gonna be way later. I'm recording this on the 16th. The Kingdom Death Encounter update just came out. So lots of new exciting stuff to look forward to. I can only hope it comes to Tabletop Simulator. As usual, I am but a poor boy. I do not have thousands of dollars worth to spend, nor do I have my friends anywhere near me, and they have our copy of Kingdom Death Monster. Anyway, I just wanted to say, the counter system seems like the hunt phase will become a little more sophisticated. Some small rewards, but look forward to checking that out. The way they set it up, I'm gonna have to like move the hunt board up here now because the encounter system is like, it's like a mini board that's in a half triangle. It's triangle shaped, right? And it goes under the hunt board. It's like you got half and then you got a little mini arena that you can fight on. It seems cool though. Yeah, more cool stuff. Anyway, Bone Witch came to visit us. I decided I don't really want to abuse her. I'm not planning on what you want to do with the Bone Witch. If you're tryharding harder than I am, you do want someone that you're taking into the end game. So we can actually make use of it right now. We're almost halfway there. If we got a survivor, kept him at less than max hunt experience, we can start training someone to do this. But you want to hit result 3 to 4, and you want to roll high, so you want to use your survival to fittest rerolls to try and make that happen. And you want to lose a bunch of accuracy. You don't really want to gain strength, but you want to lose accuracy for the counterweighted axe. And then you want to get Timeless Eye on your dude somehow, which we don't have Timeless Eye on anybody, I don't think. And then the whole point of them is they'll never hit except when they get a 9 or a 10, which will be a perfect hit and they'll just cause wounds. And then you want to build speed on them. So you get speed, which is through cooking. I think cooking adds speed. There's a way to get speed. Speed, blind them, lower their accuracy somehow, and yeah, you just counterweight axe to victory. If you can get 2 people set up like that, you can probably safely kill every monster in the game. Every level 3, every level 4. It's a good strategy, it's strong. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about the Bone Witch, we're just going to let her go. I had other things I wanted to do. As you can see, we're getting another Dry Decanthus just because why not? I have plans for these things to keep me safe. And you can see I parked my spear because I'm trying to be a little clever here. And I guess we'll get this mess sorted in a second, but 1 iron, 1 leather, 1 tail feather, and 1 hide, I think. Yeah, we get a phoenix placard, 1 iron, 1 leather, 1 small feather, and 1 organ. We get phoenix boots. So that's 2 out of 5 of a full phoenix set. A lot of our resources are going to be going to this. Finally making use of some of the iron and leather that I've been stockpiling. I actually have a perfect amount of leather. You only need 5 for the full set. And we are going to need more iron now. So that is something to keep note of. Now, this Phoenix gear we're not using yet. I'm making it now, but we're not using it yet because of who we're taking out. And then we're gonna do this this. I thought about this for a long time and I do want to do it. I could save all this stuff because what's happening this year? We're going to fight the Hand at level 1 again. And because we're fighting the Hand, I took a little bit to think, alright, what's gonna be going down? Do I want to actually fight him or do I want to just play it safe? This campaign's going well. I can maybe show off the Gold Smoke Knight with the rate we're going pretty easily. So I figured I'm gonna play it safe this one. I'm not gonna fight him, like try to beat him normally. We'll save that for one of the future playthroughs when I can cut loose with more experimental things, I suppose. So that's my overall plan. The other thing is we were starting to hoard tons of resources, and if I didn't spend these on scrap smelting innovation right now, then I wasn't going to, which puts us at risk for losing them to certain events that are, you know, random and out of my control. So we're spending them now to avoid a devastating loss. I think now is the time. So, the special innovate scrap smelting. We got 2 scrap, got 5 bones. An entire antelope was used for the making of this. And 5 organs. I've been saving this love juice. I was gonna use it to make kids with face paint. We really haven't gotten much love juice out of the basic resource deck this playthrough, but that's okay. We'll have opportunities for that later. 1 endeavor. And yeah, so we have special innovated scrap smelting. The other reason why I wanted to do this is, it doesn't add any consequences, so it thins the deck. Gets us ready to obtain the blacksmith. We just need a few more bone. We actually have 3 scrap left. We just need 3 more bones, and then we can rush the blacksmith. It's a way to get those irons, maybe after my next hunt. I'm not gonna do it now, but it is a way to get some iron, and I think it's good to get it out of the way overall. So we're getting it now. We have scrap smelting. I think my other idea is, because we're fighting the Hand, if I might use some of my rerolls, which I want to talk about, on the Hand, because we're going to win. I'm going to be overconfident. If we're just defending, we're going to win. And yeah, there's a chance we can roll high. I think if we get the 9, five random basic resources, we want to try and get the 9 or 10 result. So I might use 1 or 2 rerolls for that. Unfortunately, we don't have that. It's not Almanac, but we don't have the, one of the innovations lets you increase your rolls on these kinds of charts against the monster you faced before, so we could have had a +1. But that's okay. We're gonna shoot for the 9+ victory. If we get 5 basic random resources, there's a good chance I can innovate again, but if not, the scrap smelting is gonna count as our innovate. Before I put that away. Other things we're doing. We're gonna sniff some fumes. I'm not worried about finding fluid since we're just fighting the Hand. But I do want to get some understanding if possible. That is the goal here. If intimacy happens or extra sense, that's fine. It's not what we want, but what we want to do is just get the understanding. It's one of the best ways to do it. Especially since you just have to skip the next hunt. So we are gonna have Marisha do this twice. We want her to gain 2 understanding. So do it once. Gonna have her breathe some fumes. Son of a bitch. Her horizons are expanding. She gains the extra sense fighting art. I'm not gonna re-roll this. Get extra sense. Someone else just got this from the Bone Witch. I mean, that's cool. Extra sense is cool. I'm just gonna have to edit this now. I'm gonna get rid of Rhythm Chaser. We'll take extra sense. Okay, not the result that I wanted. But Ina here, or Marusha here, is going to try to master shields. So now that I have extra sense, and she's young yet, maybe she can be our evasion tank down the line. Means I'll probably want that Rhythm Chaser back and get rid of Combo Master. Ooh, actually that's a good idea. You know what? I changed my mind. Maybe she can be the evasion tank. I'm gonna get rid of Combo Master on her and keep Rhythm. I don't even know how to spell Rhythm. Rhythm. It looks wrong. Is that correct? Alright, hold up. Let me get Rhythm Chaser back out. It's just an M, there's no Y at the end. Yeah, let's do this. Maybe she can be an invasion tank for late game. She's pretty promising. We'll give her the Combo Master instead. Won't need that if she's dedicated tanker. Okay, anyway. That was the first one. We're gonna have her breathe fumes again. Wanted to get Tinker on her, that was the main idea. We do roll the 5, alright. So she's gonna scrape some boiled goo from the bottom of the pot and inhale it. I don't know why. But she's gonna pass out. And skip the next hunt, gain an understanding. Cool, cool. Alright, the last thing we're gonna do is actually use Nightmare Training. Now this probably won't work out well since I just rolled my 10, but we're gonna Nightmare Train Tiki! Try and get her one step closer to Axe Mastery. Since I plan on taking her out to the Phoenix again, she's gonna be at risk. So I may wanna... I don't know, I might get Mastery first and then have her hunt the Phoenix. We may do a Beast of Sorrow hunt in between another Phoenix one. Not sure yet. But we're gonna train. Alright, we do get a 3. First 3. We're gonna spend 3 survival, and then on a 3 we can reroll to try again. And on a 1 you die. So we're gonna maybe use a permanent reroll on this. Hey, we actually got the 10. That's not what I wanted. Gain a permanent strength or accuracy. Well, if you know Kingdom Death, you know that strength is far more important than accuracy. So we're gonna gain a permanent strength. And, good Nightmare Training, I guess. Not what I wanted, but okay. I think that covers my endeavors. Did like 1 for this. We got scrap smelting. We spent another one on innovating originally, face painting, or whatever I got. I think face painting was the latest thing I got. So yeah, we're just about done. Let's get our departing bonuses. We need to remember that it's impossibly hot, and we cannot, if we depart with heavy gear, we can... Oh, you know what? I forgot the heat wave is preventing science and education endeavors. This is education. I actually can't Nightmare Train. Okay, then she's back to max, which was 4, down the strength. Instead of Nightmare Training, since I can't do that, I'm just gonna have, Marisha breathe more fumes with that one, so let's roll for her to breathe some fumes. Yeah, I forgot I can't educate. This is good though. We get the second understanding, so I will unlock insight. We'll become a tinkerer. Tinker. Okay. And then she skips the hunt again. I don't think there's anything that says she can't keep breathing in fumes, right? The same person can do it more than once. Yeah, it doesn't say they can't. Alright, we'll have the nightmare train later. When there's not a heat wave going. So let's do her thing first. The insight. Element phase epiphany. That is a 3. If I innovate this phase, draw 1 extra card. Alright, that's the one we don't want. That is fine. Now that I'm done that, we can do departing stuff. Alright, so yeah, if we have heavy gear in our grid, our survival goes down to 0 after applying all of the bonuses. So, we don't have heavy gear here. We get 2 standard, 2 for the rawhide items. That's the usual. We have Barst coming out because he's a new kid, so we're gonna see if he lives. And yeah, that's about it. He's just got a shield on. That's fine. Shield, bandages. You don't need anything else for this fight. We're taking Harden. He's gonna get his 3rd item. He'll gain 2 survival, and then yeah, I should change some things out. I will play it safe, and I don't care if any of them die overly. What is it? If we roll a 1 and we die, I'll have my survival the fittest reroll. Yeah, I guess this is what we're gonna do. Someone is going to die anyway. We're gonna have to pick someone to die for this event. But yeah, Harden gets to... This is fine. I was just thinking, should I bring my Acanthus? Try the Acanthus. I'm not going to. I think he's all set up. Aenir is joining us because she's new, and actually, I think I already planned ahead that she might be the one that just dies. Her Barst. We'll see. Because if we get the result we want, the somebody dies. I don't know who, but someone. And I think Aenir, yeah, Aenir doesn't have the strength because she was a visitor from the dark. And then Minerva's coming. She's apathetic. She cannot gain survival anyway, so she doesn't gain any survival. That's why we don't care if she dies either. So that's the squad. We got Bowser stage music from 64. And we've got the hand, so let's get our hand boy in here. He's only level 1, if you recall. When 1.5 rules, when the monster level is designated, you have to fight that level. That's a minor buff to the players, so that if you resist, you are not punished for resisting. Anyway, I did no advanced planning for the hand this time around, so we'll shuffle that. He's got this trait. Everybody's got polarized aura. Applause is on the bottom of the AI deck. Face down at the bottom. There's blue lens and green lens is closed. Got a ghost step. Okay. So much pre-game setup. Yeah, let me keep the lens up here and then just ghost step down here. But yeah, I thought for a while if I was gonna humor fighting this guy or not. And I changed my mind on it. There's really no reason to. Earning his respect is not as good as earning his applause. overall. We have a giant stone face. Giant stone face. Where's the giant stone face? We have 3 destroyed columns. This time we'll take 2 of the standing ones, and we've got 2 canthus plants I can harvest. I guess that's cool. I should have brought my sickle. Just in case. No, I should have brought the sickle and a pickaxe just in case this shit happened. I can't do it now, but hindsight's 2020. I have no reason not to bring those items. Let me just make sure the face is in the middle, right? Okay, 514. And his AI deck is 1 advanced, no advanced, 10 basics. So take one of those out and the rest go on top and get shuffled again. Why not? Oh wait. I didn't mean to look at that. I was gonna say, I knew I did that. I like shuffle the applause away. Okay, so we know what he doesn't have, but no, we don't. We didn't see that card. Anyway, giant stone face. I'm gonna put it upside down this time. This time, stand on the forehead. All right, there's the hand, looking glorious. You know, looking handy. It's actually a pretty good scan model of him. I sure hope other models get scanned down the line. I know people gotta put a lot of effort into that. Alright. No one cares about like hitting him at least once, although that would make him very scary as well. So first, let's just put this acanthus plant here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put another one here. Our survivors start on the edge, yes? Yep. This time around, we're just gonna be in the corner. We'll do this. And then in case we need them, I'll put the stone column, 2, 3, 4. We'll put one like right here. We'll put another one like right here. You know, cage match. 1, 2, 3, 4 away, and this is 4 away. Okay. I mean, he may destroy this one. I'll put this one up here. I don't know. We hid in this corner last time. I could go in this corner this time, but let's just get this fight done. It won't take too long. Let's figure out what our auras are. We've got blue and red. Take one of these dice. 10. Got red. And blue. Tied for both. Alright, blue and red. We've got 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue. This guy actually has a white aura. Which means Harden can take most. Well, I think there's certain attacks that target white. Blue and red. So we've got options for this. And in the future playthrough, when I do fight the hand, we're gonna have to definitely make sure we plan. I just want the 10 because the lantern looks cool. And then this person's red, obviously red. Okay, so no one's green. Alright. We shuffled this. I think we're all set up. Yeah, pardon me for being slow. It's been a little bit. We go first. And, What all do I have? Need more masteries. We're working on it. So yeah, the B team, the throwaway crew. This is more like the E team or the F team. This can go back here. These, yeah, that got shuffled. So first turn, let's do a near. Scry the AI deck. We have Liver Blow, which is just going to target the closest threat. This one's actually... Oh right, he always goes steps. I was gonna say he can't reach us. He's gonna go step there. So Liver Blow is fine. That'll be the closest threat. And then Soft Chuckle is probably not a problem since no one has a ton of courage. So we'll let him Liver Blow first. That was A near did that, and we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. Let me just... And then I gotta pay attention to my movement. I do have 6 movement for this person. Oh yes, on arrival. So, on arrival, Minerva gains no benefits. However, I am bringing a Whisker Harp, so everyone else will gain 1 survival. On arrival, and I think that's the only benefit. So it doesn't really help much. Anyway. He's gonna target the closest threat. We may as well let not Harden take it, but Minerva can tank the first one, which works out perfect for me. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just stand here. This makes me the closest threat. And when he comes, he's gonna be coming from the right hand side down here. So he's gonna move across over here. Just to target her. So that's fine. We'll let Minerva take that. Harden can... Minerva will block, obviously. We'll spend the action to block. And then Harden can go. Farm the Acanthus plant. That's a 2. I think something bites us. Taking arm damage. Well, his arms are pretty healthy, so... Quite alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stand down here, so that would be 4 if I went straight. Barst will go and harvest the other plant. He gets a 5. He's gonna eat something tasty. He's got max survival, so Barst is like, oh, there's delicious weeds out here, gang. I'm gonna put Barst there in the corner. And yeah, we'll end their turn. So it is the monster's turn. He will Liver Blow, the closest threat. Alright, like, he's Minerva's closer than Aenir. I just had to double check. So he's gonna, like, super speed, go step over here. Doing his anime movements, and then... Go step, what is 1 brain damage per level. So Minerva will take a brain damage, and then we will yeah, 2 dice hits up on 2s. Minus evasions. I don't have very good evasion this time around, so like most of my people have the 1 evasion, because you know we lost all that monster grease again, and I didn't feel like making it. Alright, that was my other option. I was gonna make monster grease for the fight, but I just said nah, fuck it. Anyway, we definitely got hit twice. 1 gets blocked, and then we're taking 1 hit. I have no survival. I couldn't spend it even if I wanted to. So we are taking 5 damage to our head, and that is a heavy injury. for Minerva, but hey, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. Okay, that hurt. Block is used. This lethal blow to just literally punched her in the fucking face. She didn't even see it coming. Punched her in the back of the head, really. Okay. It's our move. We know he's just gonna chuckle, so I'm just gonna block with everybody. I don't think he draws AI with a chuckle. At the start of the survivor's turn, we'll have Minerva get up with Fist and Tooth Mastery. Well, specialization because of Mastery. And then, yeah, we'll block. And we'll just stay in position and their turn. So next round, soft chuckle happens. Everyone loses 1 survival and rolls 1d10. Adds their courage, and if we get, what, 15 or higher, we're knocked down in fear. Otherwise, we're gonna lose 5 brain damage, gain -1 accuracy token from our shaking limbs, and full move directly away from the monster. Oh! I completely played this card incorrectly, didn't I? It's good to look with fresh eyes after taking a break for a while. Okay, I definitely know I misplayed the fuck out of this. You guys probably will yell at me on YouTube. These videos come up much later. Last time we fought the hand. So you want high courage against this guy. I thought you want low courage. I thought you wanted to not understand. I don't know why I didn't understand this sentence. It says otherwise. Get a 15 plus and knock down. Otherwise, you suffer 5 brain damage. Okay, so... let's do this now. Everybody's gonna get knocked down when you take in the scrubs. I mean, I could have just brought in the experts, but I didn't want them to get Hun XP. We have no courage on anybody, so nobody can beat this roll. That's fine. Alright, let's do it properly this time. Where did I... like, where did this blue dice come from? Alright. Everyone is suffering 5 brain damage, -1 accuracy token, and they move directly away from the monster. So that'll be a severe brain trauma. That changes a lot. I could have pushed this card back and then just skipped this card using the AI thing. There's one card you're allowed to skip. This is probably the one you want to skip instead of a lineup, because I was thinking a lineup would be the one. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes with this, playing this correctly this time. The -1 accuracy tokens. Yeah, this is definitely like the last thing you want him to do, unless you need his lenses closed. Full move directly away. Harden is against the board edge, so it would be 5. More disadvantageous to go that. Barst. It would be more disadvantageous if Barst full moves into the stone column, colliding with it and then suffering 1 damage to his random hit location. So. Also, this person, I don't know if the order in which I do this matters, but she would have been here and then they would have collided together. What happens when they land on the same space? Is it the one that's moving currently? I'll look that up. Hold up. Yeah, they're on top of each other at the moment. Barst would have hit the thing, took a waste damage. Ended up on A near. Let me See this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She would have ended up there. Before I do the severe brain traumas, let me finish the collision. Though I guess the brain traumas happen before the movement, but let's just do this one at a time. Collision. Collide. And let's place him in the closest unoccupied space. Okay, so we get to choose for that. We'll just leave Barst here like he fell into the rubble. And then they suffer collision. Those two do not suffer collision. Alright, that was the knockback. Now technically before the knockback, before the full move, we should have done the brain damage first. So we have 2 brain traumas to do. Man, I wish I did this right the last time. Well, I'll pay attention for the future. We'll get one of these campaigns as I'm going through many of them. We're gonna have to get everything right in one of them. That would be an achievement too. Do not cheat accidentally. Oh wait, I don't want this dice. That one doesn't count. We want this die. This is our severe injury die. So it was meant to be a 3. Alright, we've got +2 because we accepted the darkness, right? It's actually a 5. Danger seizure. So Barst is thrashing about wildly, dealing 1 damage to himself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. Alright, here's how I'm gonna do this. Because the brain trauma happens first. He was here before we went, you know, along the border edge, so we're just gonna do 1 damage to him, not to Aenir. And say the brain trauma occurred first. It's 1 to his body. And I don't, you know, even if Aenir took a damage, it's not gonna change the outcome of this fight. It's not avoiding the damage. I'm just trying to do these in order, even though I moved them already. Random disorder, 1d5 insanity. He's become secretive because of that. And he gained 4 insanity back. Okay. Another person that always must skip the hunt. It's like 2 people that do that. 2 disorders. So that was him. Next is Aenir. Aenir needs to do it. Not this die. Ignore that. Alright, she got a 10. So she is frenzied. He will gain 1d5 insanity. That is 3 insanity. She gains a strength token, not damage. Strength. She gains a speed. No, these don't matter. Where is speed? Above strength. Strength token, speed token. She cannot spend survival. She may not use fighting art. She may not use weapon specialization or mastery, which means it cannot stand her up. Can be gained multiple times, lasts until end of showdown. Alright, so that was the chuckle. That's how it's supposed to happen. Yeah, this card I would probably always just move backwards. For this particular fight, I'm gonna move the lineup card backwards so everyone doesn't have to take a hit. Alright, at the start of our turn, we're gonna have Barst stand up. Aenir can no longer do it, because she is, as a reminder to me, frenzied. Alright, so yeah, she can't do that anymore. What we can do is just spend a survival on Barst. We're gonna... Let me move all these dice. I've got dice everywhere. I don't like it. Rawhide. We're gonna encourage her to get up. So we're gonna keep our survival with that 9 and have a near stand with our encourage action. Then I'm gonna have a near activate and she will scry the AI deck. Alright. Most blue affinities is a 2-way tie. Who's weaker? He has 1 evasion. He's weaker, but has 2 evasion. It's always a tough call. Who would the monster go after? We're gonna go after the frenzy girl because she can't dodge as well as she has lower evasion. So I'm gonna say a Neo would be the target for this. And then take your best shot. Just like 2 turns of that shit happening. We'll just let take your best shot happen now since he draws AI. This way I can prepare. So we're gonna have a near move here with the rest of her turn. And then I can't spend survival, right? Some friends. Means I can't block this attack. Alright, in that case, since I can't block the attack, yeah, we want this to happen first, and then she'll have 1 turn to block. That's perfect. That's perfect. Alright, everyone else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have Minerva just come back up. 3, 4, 5. Harden, move over. Barst, move down 1. Harden wants to be there. Everyone will just move. We don't have to block. We'll end their turn. Monster goes. Duration card activates. Take your best shot. So we know we can't edit his AI deck while this is face up. Face away from the most possible survivors. Move 1 space forward. That would be facing this way. And then 1 step forward. So he's saying, come at me, survivors. This is your opportunity. And he's got -10 evasion. I'm not going to mark that down because, you know, we're doing this the boring way. Everybody's just going to block. So we'll block, block, block. I didn't remove the tokens last time, but everybody's blocking. And their turn. This is discarded and then draw AI. Well, it's drawn face up and discarded. Bullet jabs! Most blue affinities. We already determined that a near would be the target, so he's gonna go like whoosh, and he has to end up either here or here. I think he would end up here because he has to pass through. Be a brain damage for her. And then he's gonna bullet jab her, which is 5 dice. Hits on 3s. So that is 4 hits, 1 gets blocked, so 3 hits. Coming in. Alright, we've got 2 on the head, 1 on the foot. We cannot spend survival anymore, so we are taking, again, a heavy severe injury and then 2 damage to the legs. Yeah, 2 damage each. Which will knock us down. And we're going to be staying knocked down unless I encourage her to get up. Okay, so I will encourage her to get up. Since we have that back. We'll do it with Barst. We'll keep our survival thanks to Rawhide. We'll get her up. And it is our turn. So what I want to do in case she needs to block, we're gonna have Barst scry. The Rude Slap. Alright, that one's fine, and the Thunderbolt to right. Most red affinities. Oh yeah, if I was to take these targeting cards literally... It doesn't really target a person of a color. It just says whoever has the most. So like if she had 1 blue and then this guy had 2 blue, they're both blue, but it would have targeted the one with the most. I need to pay attention to that detail. It doesn't matter here, they both have 1 blue affinity, they're both targets. Well, capable of being targeted. Anyway, most red affinities, 2 dice, yeah. So we'll let Thunderbolt right happen first. And then we'll let Rude Slap happen. So Thunderbolt right will always target Minerva. We'll just leave Barst where he is. We're gonna have a near activate. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have remove there. We'll have Minerva activate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minerva will block, and then everyone else will not block. Alright, I guess I'll move my tokens. Everyone else will chill. We'll end our turn, so it is the next round. And we have a Thunderbolt right. So most red affinities happening. It's gonna be Minerva, so he's gonna Ghost Step. And then Attacker. 2 dice that hits on 4s. Actually hitting on 5s, I think. So it's hitting. One of them gets blocked. And then we will be taking 7 damage to the waist. I'm not frenzied, but I have no survival, so I cannot dodge that, unfortunately. 3, 4, 5, 6. That is a severe waist injury, and we're knocked down. Let us go see if Minerva has what it takes to survive. She's fine. She just has a bruised tailbone. So he punched her in the ass now. Punched her in the back of the head and then the ass. I think he's hitting on Minerva a little bit. Too hard, if you know what I mean. Cannot dash until showdown ends. Knockdown, gain a bleeding token. Knockdown anyway. So 1 bleeding token, and I guess I'll copy this token over as a reminder. Cannot dash until end of showdown. That's not that bad. Okay, bruised tailbone. So it is the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will Fist and Tooth Mastery to stand her up. And I'm gonna exit this vast advertisement. They just thanked me for sticking with them. We have 6 cards left, 5 cards left because we're skipping 1. The next one is just him pointing his finger at the ground, so I have 2 turns to deal with this. Let's get someone who can dodge to take the slap. Let's have Barst do it. So we'll activate Minerva. Loses this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll move over there. We'll activate Barst. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a duration card. I'm just gonna end my turn, not do anything else. So Rude Slap. He's pointing at the ground, and he's gonna rudely slap the person in the right spot. So Barst will go. Stand there. That is the right spot. Yep. And then block. And then we'll just end our turn. All my things are flipped, right? Alright, so Rude Slap. 2 dice, hits on 2 ups. Hits on 4s. Man, I feel like I'm actually playing Kingdom Death at the moment. One of them is blocked. And I'm just gonna dodge that. Not taking that hit. Let's dodge. Keep our survival. Spend our dodge for the round. Alright, so that's Rude Slap. This is what happens when you A, play the Chuckle card correctly, and B... Man, I can't believe I got that wrong. So stupid. But yeah, like I said, so I've, like, currently on YouTube, the 9th episode is uploaded. That should give you guys an idea of how far ahead I am of recordings. This is like the 14th or something. So if anyone gives me supportive comments, I appreciate it. Take it to heart for next time as I move forward. Anyway, let us continue. We're gonna have I gotta do it with Barst, right? We'll have Barst Scry. Full powered flick. This one doesn't matter as long as his red lid is not open, right? I think this card, if you don't hit the stern face, which is all you gotta hit. Yeah, it kills you no matter what. 19 will. As long as you hit a stone column or the face, you're fine. The face is an obstacle. And it's impassable. Yeah. Good. Anyway, this one, who's got the most armor? 4, 8, 10, 15, 16, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it's Harden. 3, 6, 9, 10, 4, 8, 12. Alright, Harden is the target for that one. And then this one is most red affinities, so that's gonna be poor Minerva again. We'll do the Minerva one first, and then we'll get Harden ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minerva will activate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll block, obviously, not just end their turn. Block and then end their turn. So, Thunderbolt right. Most red affinities gonna go step. Brain damage. And 2 dice. That's a miss, and that's a miss. So he actually missed her this time around. That's good. As it should be. Alright, and now Harden is the target. And the monster is in the way. So we're gonna move Barst, we'll move him up 1. We're gonna move Minerva 4, 5. We'll just put her there. And then we will end their turn. Harden will, of course, block. And yeah, not that. This. Our dodge is back. What is this? Skip the next hunt to deal with our affairs. The monster's turn. Full powered flick. Right. He's raising a finger. We'll end their turn and block with Harden again. Draw this. So target is doomed. And then Ghost Step is performed. So who gets doomed? Doomed, I found out recently, can be somewhat circumvented by Red Fist, I think. is doomed. Cannot spend survival, but you can perform survival actions. So Red Fist actually gets around the doomed card. That's the old rule. I need to look in my PDF. Hold on a second. I'm gonna minimize the screen. My PDF being the 1.5 PDF. I know it doesn't matter at the moment. I'm just curious more so than not. It won't take long. Doomed. Even in a different spot. When a survivor is doomed, they cannot perform any actions or spend survival. If a survivor is doomed by a monster's AI or hit location card, they are doomed until all actions on the card are performed and the card is resolved. So yeah, the rule did improve. This glossary is not the 1.5 glossary, this one being the one in tabletop. So they can't spend any they can't perform any actions. What's the definition of an action in this game? Hold on, I'm looking in the glossary of the other book still. Let me, oh yeah, I've got the tabs so you guys can see what I see. Actions. Most things a survivor or monster can do during the shutdown phase, like moving and attacking, are actions. Monster cards are made of multiple actions. Pick target is an action, and the monster trap card has actions listed on it. The exception is survival actions. Okay, so survival actions are an exception. Being performed at specific opportunities. A survivor cannot perform an action while another's action, survivor, survival, or monster action is being performed. No, they're not an exception then. It's basically the new doomed rule is you can't do anything. You can't block. You can't... Oh, you can't block with the new doomed rule. Block is an action, right? Hold on. Block X. Gear special rule. Spend activation to ignore X hits the next time you are attacked. Lasts until your next act. A survivor may not use block more than once per attack. Know that. Alright, what's activation then? Just to check. Activation can be spent to attack, activate some gear, and interact with terrain. Survivors gain one activation during that survivor's act. Right, activation is just the Thunderbolt icon. So activation is not an action. But moving is an action, attacking is an action. Survival actions are actions, as far as I can tell from this. And they can't perform an action while another action is being performed. Right. Because you have to finish the whole thing in one go. To simplify a little bit. Survival actions. The most common use for survival points, therefore. Survival actions count as actions, right? Hold on, I need a... Now's the time to learn this, or at least know of how 1.5 handles this stuff. I'm looking for, not hunt events. I'm looking for the survivors. This is the settlement phase. It would be, yeah. Survival. Survival actions. Limitations. Where it's just actions, not survival. Doomed. I'm mostly just trying to figure out, can I block? Like, if you're doomed and I already have the block up, can I not block? Or am I not allowed to block? Because it seems like if you're doomed, the survival opportunity is before you become doomed. So couldn't you like surge and block and then you get doomed? But are you not allowed to block anymore because you are doomed? Let me see if I can look it up online. Hold on a second. Let me hide the PDF before I forget. KDM 1.5 doomed rules. When you're doomed, you cannot perform actions. We've gone in touch with Poots and confirmed the following on this. Actions are anything you do, including moves and activations. We don't have an extensive list. You can still block and deflect when doomed. Alright, Red Fist does not work anymore, for those of you who thought it did. It doesn't? I guess Red Fist doesn't circumvent doomed. The villain card on the Lion Knight showdown should no longer doom the survivor with it. Instead, you cannot spend survival while you have that costume. Oh. Vermin Obsession, on the other hand, still dooms you, which is a huge hit for the Black Harvest section of the Donkey Knight expansion. There's most likely other things as well to watch out for with this. New Doom is very powerful and hard. Okay, so the only thing you can do when you're doomed is rely on passive things like block, ripple pattern, evasion, and so forth. Okay. Okay. We can block. Some really important things that I need to keep in mind though. So I have to admit, when I was looking at this card, is this the first time I'm drawing it or the second time I'm drawing it? Because I don't remember. Minimize the PDF. Barton has his block up, and I positioned him in front. I'm gonna say this is the second time I'm drawing it. So yeah, he's doomed. 2 dice, hits on 3s or 4s or something. Alright, 3 and 4. Hits on 3, so they both hit. One is blocked. The other one is doing 4 damage to the body, and then that's all it's doing. This red lens is closed. So not bad, not bad. Alright. Doomed rules, gotta pay attention. Doing the best I can with this Kingdom Death. Such a complex game. Oh yes, I wanted to mention my friends and I actually kickstarted Aeon Odyssey, or Aeon Odyssey, which is very similar to Kingdom Death Monster overall. It's a campaign game. It's got like a gruesome, brutal atmosphere. You're fighting against Norse, I think it's like Norse style mythology, creatures and stuff. You're like people piloting titans. So on the showdown board, you would be a titan fighting a giant monster, horrific monster, and it seems really cool. You know, they have their own AI system. It plays differently, a little bit differently. It's got a whole overworld campaign map. Again, I'm looking forward to trying that in person, but if there's a chance that it comes to Tabletop Simulator, I will happily do a playthrough of that too, maybe multiple if it's really good. Anyway, that's for the future. So, we're done with this card. It is our turn. I'm gonna try the AI deck. Alright, lineup is the one we're skipping. So this is the last card, Bullet Jabs, most blue affinities. That is going to go after Aenir, because she is the weakest. But it's better than letting lineup happen, so... One more thing that Aenir needs to do. That was Barst. Let's just get Barst out of the way. Let's get Harden out of the way. He used his block. Telephone. Don't worry, it'll get picked up. It'll get picked up. The pest control people probably cancel because it's raining. Aenir will block. And then, yeah, we're gonna end the round. So we get Bullet Jabs. Survivor with the most blue affinities. It'll target Aenir. This is the two-way tie, and she is the most susceptible. In my opinion, anyway. Take another brain damage, and then we're taking 5 punches to the back. The 4, 6, 6, 2, 4. We dodged this on 3s. So we dodged 1, we block another. 3 hits that she needs to survive. As long as she doesn't get hit in the head, she will be a-okay. We've got 2 in the body, 1 on the hand. Alright, that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for the body, and then 1, 2 on the arms. She's okay, ladies and gentlemen. She's okay. Alright, it is our turn, and all we're gonna do is scry and put applause on top, and then make sure that is. And then end. The AI will draw applause. So yeah, I thought lineup is one of the worst cards, but now that I'm paying a little more attention, the Chuckle is probably one to mill. Unless you have high courage survivors. Okay, we fall to our knees in agony. Our bones twist. Every broken injury is cured, and then we roll 1d10, then we end the showdown, and we are victorious. So, let me just put this stuff away now, and then we'll do all this stuff. Another hand fight come and gone. This time done correctly, I hope. Can I stop drawing from these? If I knew how to remove these things, I actually would. I mean, they're nice if you're using them, but we're not using them. Alright, so we'll do left to right as per usual. And let's see if anybody dies here, or at least forces me to roll, or re-roll. Okay, we got some high numbers actually. Let's do lowest to highest. So, Aenir, she is gaining a permanent strength. Oh yes, that's 9. And then 8 and 9. Oh, everyone else. Gain a permanent strength, accuracy, evasion, and a random fighting art. Right, this is why people like fighting the hand, because you want to get this result. Permanent strength, accuracy, evasion, random fighting art. So permanent strength, accuracy, evasion, and then we'll do this one at a time because we are romantic. All these damn sound effects in this damn song. Hold on. The demo for Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness. Yeah, we get 3 fighting arts and then we have to pick one for everybody. It gets random. So, Barst, what are you thinking? I didn't mean to do that. I have to delete the text. But we have an Orator of Death here. Once per showdown. And get some insanity. I think Combo Master is the best one. I'll just get a Combo Master. If Orator of Death was once per turn, it would probably be busted, but it would be so much better. Definitely busted. Okay, so that was Barst, Harden, 1 strength, 1 accuracy, 1 evasion, and 3 random fighting art. He can be extra sense, strategist, or a double dash. Can spend your action to gain a movement. Don't have to use that movement right away either. Arden's probably not gonna stick with us too long because he's getting cursed and stuff. So why not? I'll just give him double dash. It's a little more unique. I don't think anyone's got that yet. He's got to sacrifice something. I like him being the leader, and I do want him. He's gonna help us fight the Kingsman. So we'll get rid of Rhythm Chaser on him, which I forgot to add Rhythm Chaser bonuses. And that makes it harder for me, but that is another cheat. Yeah, so that's 10 times I cheated. Probably I've cheated more times I didn't even realize. But at least 10. I definitely forgot his Rhythm Chaser evasion token though. That's okay. Alright, so we'll give him double dash. These get trashed, yeah. And then Minerva gains accuracy, strength, and evasion, and a random fighting art. Thrill Seeker. Ironic. We're gonna give her that. Thrill Seeker is one of the strongest fighting arts in the game. So if I get Sculpture, I may record Thrill Seeker as pass it on to someone else. Alright. So, cool. Everyone survived and B squad became stronger. And if you really want to try hard, you would bring your A squad to this so that you get that benefit, the 7+. And this is probably the real reason why you want the Almanac, but right now we want to try to roll that 9 or 10. So yeah, Aftermath, we can do Fist and Tooth weapon proficiency if we want, regardless of age milestones. We may as well. We won't gain anything for it, but we may as well. So I'm just gonna call it FNT. Harden has Spear. We're gonna leave him on Spear. FNT and FNT. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have anyone try to master Fist and Teeth moving forward. It's not that good of a benefit to get 2 strength. What is it? 2 strength and 2 permanent accuracy. Anyway, so that's the first thing. Second thing, we get our own XP, weapon proficiency level, and rewards. We also heal. Well, we heal after this phase, so let me do it in order. So yeah, 100 XP and rewards. Harden's at 3. Aenir and Minerva is actually at age 2. She has an 18 for, or not age 2, age 1. Milestone. That is a permanent accuracy on her. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Don't need that anymore. Let me just heal now. Kind of drives me insane. Not seeing what their actual stats are now that they've been improved slightly. Okay, so she aged. And the hand hesitates before leaving. We're gonna roll 1d10 and consult the table below. So let's do that. This is a 3. Now here's the thing I wanted to talk about. I looked this up recently. Well, I was browsing the Board Game Geek threads and 4chan boards for Kingdom Death Monster. It turns out that Survival of the Fittest, if I reroll this, the dialogue line that says you must keep this new result, that sentence doesn't mean you can't reroll that result again. That's what I thought it did, but Poots confirmed that it's just a line so you can't go back. Like, oh, I reroll this die, I can't use this 3 anymore, I have to use the next thing that's there, but I can still use a second Survival of the Fittest reroll and reroll it again. So we're gonna play that way. That's how he intended the game to work. And I'm only bringing that up now because I think I'm going to try to fish for this a little bit. Aenir is probably... I know she got those stat buffs. She did not get the stat buffs, right? No, she got... Right, she doesn't get the evasion bonus either. No, hold on. Aenir is the one who didn't get it. She did not get it right now. Why does she have pulsar strength? What did this do? Permanent strength, accuracy, evasion, and a random fighting art. She didn't get that. She got the strength from something else. Where did she get the strength from? I don't remember. I'm gonna trust that it's accurate or I accidentally hit that button. Anyway, she's probably gonna die here, so we're gonna use her Survival of the Fittest reroll. That's what I'm trying to get at. Alright. We're gonna hope for a 9 or a 10. That is a 6. What's the result for 6? Someone just gets a random severe head injury. I really want the 9 up, so I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna use up Minerva's. This might be the last time I do it though. Oh, there she's barking at something downstairs. So I've been holding on to these rerolls a little too much. Alright, we don't want the 2. Pardon, why not? We'll go all in on this one time. Bark, bark. One more reroll. Alright, it looks like I'm keeping a 5, unfortunately, because Barst, I don't really want to use his. I just used 3 attempts, so we're gonna stick with this. Not what I wanted, but he's a sore loser, and he's gonna punt a Broken Lantern. A random... Oh yeah, it's random. Oh. I really want that 9+. If I get the 9+, someone... Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Don't do this with your rerolls. We're gonna try one more once. Oh, so yeah, I can remove all these tokens. Whatever happens here, we have to keep it now. Alright, Boris, come on, baby. Damn it! Alright, fine. So, we're going to gain a Broken Lantern scrap, and a survivor will suffer a random spearhead injury. We add it directly to settlement storage, so don't have to draw it from the deck. We just get a scrap. Remember, this dialogue is loosely written. Actually, you know what? I should check the rewards section on the PDF for the hand and see if it's still written like that. Just a second. Where's the showdown setup? So where's the back of the book? Showdown, the hand. Once the broken lantern, random survivor suffers your head injury, add 1 scrap. Yeah, it does say just add 1 scrap. So if I was to abide by the... I guess if you abide by the rules, you wouldn't write broken lantern, you would just write 1 scrap in settlement storage, right? Because it goes directly to storage, doesn't come out of the deck. So maybe you can't just add the iron, like I thought too. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So basically left to right, top to bottom. Let us get a D20. And a random person is gonna get hit in the face. That is a 15, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The winner is Fina. I like Fina, so that's not good. A random severe head injury. He rolled an 8. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to use that die. Oh boy. Dogs are attacking each other. Okay, okay. They're separated by a gate, they don't get along well. Sometimes they bark at each other like that. Alright. Our brain is scrambled like an egg. Get a random disorder and a bleeding token. We don't need the bleeding token because it's going to be settlement phase. That's probably the best possible result we could have gotten besides a 10. Well, I can cure that with bloodletting. That's annoying. So Fina got punted in the head by a broken lantern from the hand, and she became afraid of the dark because she didn't see it, right? Like we're outside of the settlement, and he's just like, psh, and then she just got nailed like out of nowhere, and she's afraid of the dark now. Oh my god, that's so silly. And I wasted 4 of my rerolls to try and prevent that from happening. I just wanted to kill a near. Alright, so those are our rewards. Undesirable results. This is Kingdom Death. One more thing to do. We've got a King's Curse going on. I think that's a triggered event. Milestone? Monster. So yeah, Harden's becoming more and more like a king's man. This time his waist is being added, and as usual I'm playing by Poots's rulings. So which one is the waist one? The Regal Folds. Okay. So it doesn't destroy our cloth armor. But yeah, we've got Regal Folds now. I know you can't edit their sheets until you're in that phase. And he's got this attached to him. Honestly, the rules are so damn confusing and they need to be streamlined a little bit more. How does anyone play this game? Let me get rid of this stuff. Put this away. Put these away. Put these away. Put this away. Put it here. There's another thing that we need to do. I think. Yeah, we didn't get our endeavors. We get 4. Nobody has Tinker. And we are returning survivors. I'm also not done reading that King's Curse because I don't know if anything else happens. So our thigh bones expanded and hollowed out. Our flesh from our legs packed itself inside of the bone, and the pain is exquisite, apparently. Suffered a destroyed genitals, severe waist injury. Gain the regal folds, wear gear, and place it in your gear grid now. So we have destroyed genitals. Check that. Destroyed genitals. Can't be nominated for intimacy. Injuries permanent. Can be recorded once. Gain a random disorder. He's knocked down and you gain 3 insanity. The bleeding token doesn't matter. Hyperactive. He must always move. That's fine. Alright. And what did I get rid of? I think I got rid of Rhythm Chaser. I mean, obviously, I got rid of Rhythm Chaser. Okay, so that was the King's Curse. We healed. We are returning survivors to the settlement. We have to update the timeline. It is year 14. Nothing's happening. I have a peaceful couple of years and a settlement event. It's the damn Elder Council. Ooh, I wonder if I'll hit the 51, especially with the Phoenix. Let me do this first while I'm at it. These guys have skipped their hunt. Move them all here. I am so sad that Fina is afraid of the dark. I'm gonna need to fix that. Shouldn't be too hard to fix. Okay, I'm running out of room for survivors. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna be going along this table. Alright, Elder Council. Count total number of 1 XP among the survivors. Add the bonuses. We do not have Record Saga or Scarification yet. So no bonuses, but we have a ton of 1 XP. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 78 hunt XP. Man, I'm gonna hit like every tier of this shit. Alright, unfortunately, we have to use an endeavor. This is not optional. -2 resources, and Elder decides to hunt again. A retired survivor must join the next hunting party. We're gonna sacrifice the acanthus. I can farm acanthus later. that means that Fina, who is the only retired survivor because of Fear of the Dark, must hunt. So I'm just gonna leave her up here. I mean, that's fine that she must hunt, but I didn't give her a proficiency yet. I just find that hilarious. She became afraid of the dark, but then she decided to go out and hunt anyway. The storytelling, like, is she really afraid of the dark, or is she just losing her mind a little bit? I don't know. We'll find out when I bloodlet her. What is this one? Spend a resource, and I need an 8+. Get a disorder off. Yeah, well, we're down in Endeavor. So, this wasn't great. I mean, 3 people got powered up, but we don't care about them. Well, I guess I care about them a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Because I didn't hit the high thing, I do not have an organ to innovate, so that's fine. That's why we did the special innovate last year. And yeah, I guess I'll end it here. I need to figure out what all I'm gonna do. I don't have to get rid of Fear of the Dark right away since she's going out hunting anyway. And let me just reread Fear of the Dark. Yeah, it just says you retire. So she is retired. Since it says you retired, do we check this box? Or no? Retired. I just want to refamiliarize myself with the specifics of retiring. Retiring just means you retire, right? Rules. Alright, hold on. Let me use the PDF for this. Minimize that. Introduction, prologue, survival guide, core rules, survivors, and stuff. Let me go to the glossary first and then see what the glossary says. Retired. When the final hunt XP box is filled, the survivor retires. Some disorders and severe injuries also force retirement. Retired survivors cannot depart but still contribute to the total population of the settlement and may participate in settlement events and endeavors. That's all it says. Nothing happens when you retire. Other than that. I don't know where retirement is covered in the actual, like, rule book. Just kind of, like, mentioned. Hold up. You know what? I'll do that later. There's no reason to do it while I'm recording. I'm just gonna look for the specifics on retirement. But yeah, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. I think the overall plan is we're gonna fight another Phoenix. Got a lot of Phoenix stuff I want to farm. Or I may fight the Beast of Sorrow. Let's take a look at that. The legendary monster. Alright. And the Beast of Sorrow is basically a little, like, he's got 13 toughness. What does the White Lion have? Level 3 White Lion has 14 toughness. The Beast of Sorrow is a little, in my opinion, he's like a 2.5 White Lion. He's got Cunning, Trample, the Weak Spot, and Indomitable. I forget what Indomitable does. Weak Spot is the Kingsman's thing, Trample is the Antelope's thing, and then Cunning is the level 2 and 3 White Lions thing. So Cunning shouldn't be a problem for us anymore. Trample is non-issue against the Lion because we know how to fight him. We use the level 3 White Lion setup. We use the level 3 White Lion victory for him, plus you get an iron. We do need iron at the moment. And then the survivor that dealt the killing blow gets a random fighting art. The defeat is that we get paralyzed by grief, but we won't get defeated to him. He's just a level 2 white lion with 1 more toughness. So we could do that, because he's got level 3 rewards, which is just a bunch of stuff we could use, because right now, what do we want? We want to make a blacksmith and get blacksmith stuff going. It's actually probably not too much I actually need from the blacksmith, but it's an idea. Since we have access to him, we can abuse him. And he's a pretty easy fight, too. I don't even know why he has a weak spot. So, Beast of Sorrow is an option. Otherwise, it'll just be more Phoenix farming. We do need Phoenix stuff. Does Fina have Insanity? Well, she will. If I do the Phoenix... Yeah, I'll probably do the Phoenix, because I do want a full Phoenix set, and it would be nice to get some other things. Arc Bow? I'm not sure if we're gonna do a bow user yet, but having the arc bow on a support character would be probably one of the best things we can do for them. And arc bow naturally works with Phoenix Armor's charge ability because it ignores cumbersome. And I know I want a Crest Crown, but we need to beat a level 3 Phoenix for that. We're not quite ready for that. We need to finish these Phoenix Armors first, and then we can maybe do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to make 2 Phoenix Armors either. I don't know what I want for my last Phoenix Armor. Because here's the deal. You look at Blacksmith, right? Lantern armor set is, it's a good armor set. Because it's just husky. All of these say +3, basically. Because of the body armor. I might make a custom armor set. In all honesty, I'm thinking of making a custom armor set that uses the cuirass. But the cuirass, I don't know if the extra 3 armor is worth the, because the main custom armor set people do is you mix some of this with the Phoenix. And the Phoenix's best armors are the body and the helmet. But they're both metal. The only thing is, like, this ability is super useful. It's super good. Probably worth more than 3 extra armor. The Lantern armor's main shtick is that it combos with clubs. You gain your survival up to the survival limit. That's a powerful ability by itself, but the main thing it does is it gives clubs sharp, which is an extra D10. So, I don't know. I didn't plan on using a club this playthrough. Clubs are one of the only ways to wound the Gold Smoke Knight by beating his insanely high strength value. I won't spoil it for those that haven't seen it yet, but he has a very high toughness. Not strength value, toughness value, and a sharp club is one of the things that you need to get over it the hard way. There's lots of other ways to go about it, like what we're gonna do here. And this is another reason why I might want to do the Beast of Sorrow. It's a good time to build a red charm, so we can have our full dagger build going with the red charm's power. It could go, I wasn't gonna make a leather set this time around, but I could make a leather set. Maybe I'll do 2 Phoenix armors though. I don't know. We're at the point of the game where there's so many different options. I'll have to figure out what I want to do. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. I'll come up with some sort of plan. I'm going to say the Phoenix is most likely. Now, what is a level 2 Phoenix? Level 2 Phoenix is 12 toughness. Top of the food chain. I forget what top of the food chain does. If I do a level 2 Phoenix, I'm going to need to crit its location with a Founding Stone. If I do a level 2 Phoenix, I'm probably also going to want to have cooking so I can make the gruel meal and ignore starvation. I don't think starvation does that anymore with the 1.5 rules. All things for me to look into. We'll plan ahead. I'm feeling like I'm gonna fight a level 1 Phoenix due to the danger factor. If I had more than 5 survival, I might tackle a 2. I don't know, maybe I should tackle a 2. 12 toughness isn't that bad. 12 toughness is super doable. The thing with the level 2 Phoenix is we could lose a survivor. Get the 2 nasty events that reduce your on XP and shit. 1. If that comes before the one that kills you for having 0 Hun XP. I think it might be worth taking that risk. How much strength does my main dagger person? Who's the dagger person? Hold up, I'm gonna plan this a little bit, and then I'll close the video out. Look for dagger. It's her. It's 3 strength. It's 3 strength plus 2 for this. It's 5 strength. 6 with this. So we just need to roll a 6 or higher to do the damage. And if we pounce, that's a +1 strength, so that's a 7 right there. She has... Wait, added the 3 already. Yeah, I think we can probably do it. Got a counterweighted axe too. The only thing is if I go after that, I'm not building up my shield mastery. There's no way I'm gonna crit. We don't have a lucky charm anymore. Because events keep taking my gear away. If I do a level 2, my goal is going to be strictly competitive to kill the level 2. I think I can kill it. What are the resource rewards for a level 2? 7 Phoenix. And 5 basic. I'd have to check the other book to make sure that's accurate. Alright, I'll think about it. Level 2 Phoenix could be really risky, but it might be worth the risk. The level 2 Phoenix, the things we want from a Phoenix is a hollow wing bone, or a wishbone, a whisker. That's 2 things already, and then we want tail feather, 1 tail feather, 2 small feathers, and 1 tail feather. So that's 5 resources right there that we do want. I feel like the less Phoenixes you fight, the better off you probably are. Phoenix is pretty dangerous. Quarry. I don't know, I might do it though. We'll see. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Kingdom Death experience. My apologies, I know last time I got that chuckle wrong. But I'll make sure I pay attention to things, always try and do it as best and accurately as I can. Anyway, maybe I'll see you guys in the next video where we are pressing on to the mid-game